So this is the beat that I made for Anytime. My inspiration for this was really just to make something hard, make something like that people could just vibe with.
Alright, listen up.
Flow so cold, my lip is chapping. They want me silent, Charlie Chaplin. Look at me now, I'm the captain, capital C.
I knew that I wanted Matt on this song, so I kind of made the beat accordingly to him, because I know Matt has this nice deep voice, so I wanted other deep elements and other high elements to complement his voice. So I had the sample somewhat like high-ish but also deepish, so that way I could mix his vocals in so it just sounds smooth. And I obviously had to be on it because, you know, it's fire. So the sample, I found it on the Logic Pro loop area, whatever. I know I just went through a bunch of them and I just highlighted the ones that I really liked, and I was just playing through them all. Most of them were pretty lame until I hit this one. I also took that sample and I played with the BPM, so for the first beginning part you hear it kind of slowing down. I went in and I manipulated it up top here, so that way you can kind of gradually slow it down. So that's all I really did with the sample. I know I EQ'd it, a basic EQ on it. After finding the sample that I like to jump into the kicks and the drums and all that stuff. So the kick that I had, I don't know where I got it from, to be honest. I think it's just one of the packs that I had. I made a basic loop. I don't really use the MIDI keyboards anymore. I'm a very visual guy, so I like to actually like see my kicks, where they fall, and yada yada yada. So this is the loop that I made. So that was my kick that I had. Added a nice EQ on it, a compressor, and a little bit of reverb. And then I added in some snares. Started adding in the hi-hats, and the hi-hats are super important to me because they kind of dictate the rhythm that your rapper is going to be rapping to. So this is what I had for that. And then I added in the 808s. That's all you really need: 808s, hi-hats, snares, and kicks, and then you really got a nice banging beat. You don't even need a sample, to be honest. The chorus part, I just take away all the drums and I add a little bit more reverb into it, so you feel more spacious. And then I'll take a bar away from the sample to make it like a semi-drop, so it sounds like this. So going into the third verse, I knew that I wanted to do something super cool because it was going to be my verse that was coming up, and I decided to change the tempo once again. So I took the original sample, which was at 140 BPMs, and I dropped it to 70.5, so cut it in half. So that way the sample is in half, but everything else is still as fast. So that kind of makes it feel like it's slow, but it's still fast paced. Kind of an uneasy feeling, and that's the exact feeling that I was going for. So it kind of sounds like this. To transition into the fourth one, I knew I had to add a little something in there, so I had someone say, well, me in this case, hey, bring that shit back, so I could have a cool beat switch. And then I found this sample that was stock in Logic's sample pack. Clarinets. And then I just copied and pasted those drums again, and then added a bit more turn me ups.
Talking my shit cause I back it up, just like a bitch who's backing up. All of my skills be racking up, so soon enough I'll be stacking up. Looking down when I'm always above. The rest of y'all is nothing but love. Billy Jeans without the glove. Smooth criminals turn brown to dove. Better watch out when I come around town. Dripping so hard you might fuck around and drown. Gave you the boat cause I run this ground. Give me my crown cause I run this sound.